Giannis as an individual talent is great enough to compete at a higher level in the East, but until he gets a co-star of comparable talent or a tier below him, it's hard to envision a championship parade coming through Milwaukee. As a wise man once said, there's no better test of a man's integrity than his behavior when he's wrong. I want to formally congratulate the Milwaukee Bucks and the Greek Freak himself, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Months ago, I didn't believe that a championship was in the cards for this team, especially after the assembling of the Brooklyn Avengers. Avengers! Assemble. Side note, I do wonder why not a single sports team has named themselves the Avengers. I don't know if it's a licensing thing, but I'm pretty sure we can do better than the Washington football team. Just saying. Nonetheless, one thing I won't do like everyone else is discredit the Bucks for winning the NBA championship during a season where we endured an abnormal amount of all-stars getting hurt. Here's a list just to give you some context.
Y'all ready for this?
Jamal Murray, Klay Thompson, Jaylen Brown, Trae Young, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, LeBron James, and even Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Are you done? Are you done?
Obviously, a few of these players were able to return and still play in the playoffs, but were limited in how they could produce, and some didn't play at all. However, the Bucks were able to wade the injury waters and rise above it all to win the ultimate prize.
What the hell is that?
Now, as the case with most championships these days, people are doing everything they can to discredit the legitimacy of this championship. Well, guess what, player? If you hold a diamond tester up to their rings, guess what they all are?
Real! Shut the hell up! Shut up! Shut up!
The Bucks' success shouldn't be discredited because the other teams could not stay healthy. It should be the contrary. The Bucks should be credited for being healthy. If you follow the NBA somewhat, you know the players who are perennially hurt at some point in time throughout the season. That rarely is the case with the Milwaukee Bucks core players. Both Giannis and Chris Middleton have played in over 84% of the Bucks games in the last 4 seasons. In the age of load management, it's a credit to the durability of both players. Especially in some of these seasons, they sat during games for rest rather than injury because they were dominating in the regular season. Everyone can speculate about what would have happened if Kevin Durant's shoe size was an inch smaller or if Kyrie Irving and James Harden never got hurt. Well, guess what? You can do that with practically any championship in NBA history. Need a few examples? I got you.
I got this!
Anyone remember the 1989 NBA Finals? Nope. Let me remind you. 5 minutes into Game 3, Magic Johnson pops his hamstring and is done for the series. Not saying they would have won, but hey, you never know.
Nobody knows.
How about 2007 when the San Antonio Spurs beat the Phoenix Suns to advance to the Western Conference Finals? Yes, that was a controversial one. The NBA suspended key Suns players Amari Stoudemire and Boris Diaw for stepping onto the court in Game 4 after this.
Did anybody leave the bench off this melee?
Oh, you see Stoudemire coming into the play, and the coach is sending he and Boris Diaw back to that bench area. The question is, were they on the court or not?
The series was tied 2-2 going into Game 5, and 2 of the Suns' best players were out due to this moment. The Spurs went on to win the title, and looking back now, that was probably the best iteration of that Suns team that could have won a title. Now, this isn't about the aforementioned teams, but this just shows that crap happens.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
Everyone should stop trying to justify reasons why their predictions for the season were wrong, and instead, just give credit to the reigning champions.
Were it so easy.
Especially since they still had to play the games and beat Kevin Durant, who in my opinion is the best player in the NBA right now, a surging and talented Atlanta Hawks team where both Giannis and Trae Young suffered injuries in the midst of the series. And remember guys, we all thought at one point Giannis wasn't going to be coming back. His injury looked that bad, like he could have tore something in his knee, still came back and still won a Finals MVP, just saying. And finally, they beat a Phoenix Suns team that was trying to break through and not only win the franchise's first title, but also Chris Paul's first of his career. Players like Jrue Holiday and Chris Middleton, who we all stated could not be the feature players of a Bucks core that would win a title, actually had big game-changing moments on the biggest stage there is in basketball. Giannis Antetokounmpo saw something in his teammates that the rest of us didn't. Well, that's not entirely true.
You know, it's crazy. That's what everybody When I came in, they're like, yo, you gotta like show, like you gotta be the dog. And I'm like, we got dogs. Like they just saying, like we, like I got here, like we already got dogs. They just don't know how to be dogs, and we gonna be dogs. And our dogs is crazy. We got dogs, you hear me? Milwaukee, we dogs.
PJ Tucker did indeed see it too. The Bucks got dogs, all right. And it's about time we all start treating them like it. That's what I'll be doing. All right, guys, thanks for tuning into this KBR Sports video. Of course, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and drop a subscribe. Stupid. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, guys, and make sure you hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any future videos, as well as making sure you leave a like on this video. Every like helps the YouTube algorithm, guys. It's been a couple weeks since your boy last posted, so I gotta get back in the algorithm, gotta get the flow going, you know what I'm saying? But make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Make sure you comment down below. What do you think about this season from the Bucks? Do you think the Bucks have a chance to repeat as champions? Yes, I just hit my hand on the mic stand, guys, I hurt. But do you think the Bucks have a chance to repeat as champions? And what do you think about the other odds of other teams? Like, a lot of teams have been making moves. I've talked about it on my podcast. If you're not subscribed to the podcast, check out the podcast. That's where the consistent content has still been coming on a weekly basis. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the podcast. Most times, if content isn't on one platform, it's most likely on another one. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe there. But talked about the Lakers trading for Russell Westbrook on there. I'll probably drop a couple videos on that topic as well on this channel. And let me know, I just want to know you guys' thoughts about NBA free agency in the offseason so far. It's been crazy, man. And then the Olympics, how well Kevin Durant played, guys. There's just a slew of things to talk about, and I can't talk about it all in this video. So guys, I appreciate you all for tuning in. Make sure you join the KBR Sports Discord. That's going to be down in the description down below. A lot of stuff gets posted in that Discord. I look out for y'all. I be posting gaming deals. I post all types of deals in there. And yes, this is an advertisement for the Discord and for the Reddit and stuff like that. Join all those things, man. I'm trying to make sure that you guys are getting the best. Just being a part of this community, I'm trying to make sure you guys, I'm doing what I can to make it the most valuable thing for you guys. So make sure you guys go ahead and join the Discord and all those things, and follow me on social media as well. And guys, until next time, I'm out. They sat during games for rest rather than injury.